What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Looks like we are live now. Guys, let me know if you hear me properly. If you're watching this, then you're watching straight TV, baby. It's 10 p.m., 10 to 5 in the United States. And yeah, we are going to look at what's happening with the markets. Are we going up or down? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Who's in the house? Dharmesh, Musab, Simon. Shay will be here soon. He'll be busy buying more BCH. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know, I was looking at last cycle, and you know, I'm very skeptical of what they can do. Right. So I studied the last cycle precisely every day. I studied, and I want to go over what I came across. Okay, so let's look at the altcoins. Right now, the altcoin dominance dropped considerably. Right, that's why we see the market down right now. You see, this is the altcoin dominance chart. This is the Bitcoin dominance chart reverse, right? But there is a chart if you like charting, if you like to see it, you can just go on charts.cointrader-pro, altcoin market cap dominance, and you will see the chart. But we are falling, like, there's still little room to go down, but then we would cap out, right? So on this arc, I think every time we hit this arc, we would stop. But flash crash equals buy more BCH. Brother, the kind of crash that I'm talking about, they would bring the shit to the ground. Okay, so let's go over a few altcoins. Let's see what happened to those altcoins. Let's look at, for example, Litecoin. Okay, what happened to Litecoin in last cycle? Litecoin, XRP, XLM, these are the oldest cryptos. So we can take a look before they mooned what happened, right? So let's look. This was Litecoin. Daily, hold on. So as I mentioned, they all form a triangle structure like this. Right now, there are so many cryptos which are in the same kind of structure, right? So imagine you go up from the bottom. This was, say for example, this was the March bottom, right? And you went up 135% in this case, and then dropped from here, just before it mooned. Imagine, see how volatile the market went right before it mooned. Look, this was the flash crash, right? It happened on the 4th of December in 2016. They went up and then came down again, went up, down. So it'll be very, very volatile. I feel they will not let us go so easy, right? So they'll make it very difficult. Guys, look where the price went. The price went almost down to the levels where it was 2 years ago, right? In Litecoin. In XRP, same scenario in XRP. This was the last cycle. The flash crash happened at a different time in XRP. It was on the 26th of Jan. The other one was in December. Litecoin was in December, but this was depends on the cycle, right? But the pattern is very similar, right? If you notice. So see the volatility. Right now we are exactly in this kind of situation. Let me show you where I'll give you an example of Bitcoin Cash. But let me show you another crypto, XLM. Let's look at XLM. Look what happened to XLM, right? Twice. See, this was the bottom. For example, this, you call this as a March bottom, right? 2020. And then the price goes up, bring it down. Up, down, up, down. Right before it moons, they bring the price always down. Like always, you know, almost to the ground, man. Look. At the end. So you can call this, you know, a breakout and then bring it down, a breakout and bring it down, and then moon, right? So the only issue that I have right now is that we are already 70%, 60% down. In this case, they went down 50%, right? So the price didn't go up considerably, and the market cap is much higher than before of the whole market. So, you know, let's see. Let's look at XRP, for example, right now. So if XRP crashes down, they can bring, see, all the cryptos like to stay, I call it a baseline. This is the baseline that this XRP particularly stayed, right? You can call this a baseline, right? Because the price stayed around this for a long period of time. Look how long. Almost, you can call it 1,000 days, right? It stayed around this price range. So, you know, there's a possibility, there's a flash crash, which brings the price to 40 cents, right? And then from there we go up, right? In Bitcoin Cash, something similar as well. Let me show you Bitcoin Cash. Just a possibility, guys. You know, nothing is for sure, but I'm just showing you what has happened before and what can happen, right? I'll show you the support zones where the price would stop from falling. Where is Bitcoin Cash? What's happening? What's happening, Simon G? Guys, how are you feeling? You know, this week is very critical. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen in the next week or 2 weeks. You know, it'll be, we will know. We will know what's happening. But, okay, let me show you the Bitcoin Cash chart, if I'm able to find it. Okay, right, this is the Bitcoin Cash chart. See, I call this a baseline. The baseline for Bitcoin Cash is this one. Let's do a weekly. This is the support baseline for Bitcoin Cash. See, every time Bitcoin Cash comes to this line, we bounce up. Right? This is like a bottom. Just like XRP I was talking about, this is the baseline for Bitcoin Cash. And here, we are a little bit above it. Like, we formed another line, another support from here onwards, right? So, there is a possibility, like the last shakeout, you know, if the price drops, you can see we are in this triangle. And we have not been able to get out of this. So if the price goes up from here, like considerably, then I will say, okay, this is what I'm expecting is not happening. But I was expecting here that we would push out and we'll go upwards from there. But from the looks of it, it doesn't feel like that's going to happen. So if we keep on grinding here, we may come by October end and boom, down here to around 360. Yeah, it's possible, guys. It's possible. It'll be a lower low, so all the traders, everyone in the market, will be like super panic, fear. You know, this could be the bottom, and I'll show you the pair, Bitcoin Cash against Bitcoin pair, and if I'm able to find it. Okay. How's everyone, man? Look. So this is the baseline for Bitcoin Cash pair against Bitcoin. Right? Every time price touches that, it goes up, right? So here you can call this a breakout, right? But let me show you something else, another pattern. See, it forms a triangle, and then this thing retests, come back to this line, right? So we could do the same thing here. It forms a triangle and come back here by October end. There's a possible that this candle, we get a nice red candle which touches this bottom line, and this will be the bottom for the Bitcoin Cash against Bitcoin. And then from there we bounce back, right? Next month it'll be a huge candle that goes up to 0.05. That's what happened with Litecoin. Now let me show you what I'm talking about, because cryptos like to do that. They like to come and touch the baseline. So yeah, it's a possibility, guys, strong possibility that we may come down and touch this line. So this is 0.00590. So let's just call it 0.0060. That is if, say for example, Bitcoin $60,000 during that period, then we are talking about $370. Bitcoin Cash 360, between 350 to 370, depending on where Bitcoin Cash is. I mean Bitcoin is. But yeah, that's what I'm expecting, and it's possible, right? I'm very bullish, except this will be the shakeout, the last shakeout, and then we go up again. It's just a possibility, guys. It might not happen because you have to see the sentiment, right? They will see, the market makers will see how many people are short and how many people are long. So if you have more shorts, then obviously the market's gonna act accordingly. And if you have a lot of people longing the market, then expect a crash, shakeout. Depends, right? So let's look at the Altcoin Market Cap and get a better idea when these crashes happen. Okay, this is the Altcoin Market Cap. See if you notice. Altcoins as well, the whole thing likes to stay on this, I call this a baseline. It always comes back to this baseline to touch this, right? We went underneath, we went up, we came back, right? And then once we pass this baseline, that's where a bull market starts, real bull market. I mean, you have an upward trend here, but you can call this the whole market all these years. From here to here, we've been in a bull market. Bear market, that means we go down. So, I mean, from the mean line, from the baseline, we go up and then we come down, right? So, but let's have a baseline for this cycle. So we start from here, from the bottom. So we are a little away from the baseline. Have you noticed? And it likes to come and touch it. So that's the only thing I'm worried that this may come down to touch this baseline. And then we go up from here. What do you think? Yeah, it's a possibility. It's a sure possibility. Jay, flash crash. Simon, my guess is down. Sentiment indicator is at greed right now. We need to go down before we go up. Yes. But the thing is, you know, what's coming? Look, what came for Litecoin. Sometimes you wish, you know, if something like this is going to happen and we are going to get a $370 Bitcoin cash and you feel like you want to take some money out and, you know, just to be safe. But then what if it doesn't happen? You know, look at the amount of gains that you miss out. What's coming for Bitcoin Cash or any other crypto, for XRP? It's craziness. What's coming? It'll be like straight candles. Nobody will get a chance to get in. It'll be so fast and so furious, no one will get a chance. So, you know, I mean, if we go down, our portfolio goes down another 50%, you know, are you ready mentally for it? So, yeah, I'm just saying it's possible that the portfolio can go down another 50, 60%. And, you know, I am prepared mentally for it because a lot of people are going to shake out here. If something like this scenario happens, man, you know, not many people look at the charts. They don't understand. Like, you know, a person working 9 to 5, they don't have time to look at charts. Like, I do this all day long. So I see the possibility, right? And every crypto did that. It's not just this. Every crypto. Just before it goes up, it becomes very, very volatile. For, you know, there'll be lots of ups and downs. This is the chop period. And, yeah. So, just giving you heads up that something like this can happen, right? So, all the charts, all the technical analysis goes out of the window, right? There'll be some sort of news, you know, like the Taiwan or China news or some sort of something, you know, and boom, right? It'll be, but it'll bounce back. The thing is, it won't be a grueling, like a bear market. People will be like calling as if the market's done, it's bear market. No, you know, it'll bounce back right away. Maybe a month maximum. If you see the timeline here after the flash crash, how long was this before we mooned? It was about 2-3 months, right? So it depends, you know, what kind of phase you are in crypto. Say, let's just say for example, Bitcoin Cash, right? It gives you an idea because everyone's talking about right now that we are going to moon, right? This quarter is going to be one of the best quarter of your life, right? That's what everyone's talking about on YouTube. Every trader on YouTube, everyone's talking, right? So, what does the market do? Expect the unexpected, right? So it's not going to be any difference to me because I'm not getting out. They can bring the market to the freaking ground. They're not taking my money away from me, man, what I deserve. I will stay here. Bring it down. Bring it down 90%. So, we have still room here. If they want to mess with us, they can mess with us, you know, for until December end, maybe Jan as well. But do I think we are going to go this far? Like, just do this? Right. I believe if they want to, it's a possibility. But when I look at the chart, look at the arc, I think another month is possible. But you know, just keep yourself prepared mentally that something like this can happen, and we can touch this mean line, right? Back here, somewhere around $400, $370. Yeah, man, we have seen. Look, we came from $1,600 to you know, we have seen 80% crash, right? We came to 334. You know, do it again. It's fine. But I'm just saying it's a possibility. But is it a good idea to trade? Because look what's coming after that. What's coming after that? The next level that we go from here will be $4,000. If we go straight up from here and don't go down, then the next level Bitcoin Cash will be between $2,500 to $3,000 right here. $2,500 to $3,000, right? And if we go down and then we go up, then we are looking at between $4,000 to $6,000 Bitcoin Cash. So I don't want to take a chance to risk that, right? Either way, right? So yeah, this is not the time to mess around and for scalp trading, right? Yeah, I'm not doing that, you know. This asset is already down from the all-time high right now. We are still down 85%. So yeah, bring it to the ground again. I don't care. I know where Bitcoin Cash is going, or any other crypto, the whole market. I'm very confident. The thing is, you have to look at what I look at. Crypto market is only $2 trillion, right? And I expect by 2026, this whole crypto market, the market capitalization will be somewhere around $50 trillion. It's only $2 trillion. So everything else in between is noise. All this up and down and all that is to take your money away, right? So that you get chopped. So I'm just trying to stay focused, look at the bigger picture. I was like, yeah, when it goes down, do I like it? No, I don't. But, you know, it's not worth to trade for what's coming next, right? But, yeah, I just wanted to, man, when I didn't know all this stuff, I used to get really, really scared, panic, right? I have sold, you know, panic sold cryptos before, right? So, you know, when you're new, you cannot even talk to your friends because your friends, some of them talk negative about crypto. I told you, right? I told you, man, you know, not to get into that shit. So you cannot even tell your friends. They call you sometimes and say, hey, what happened to that Bitcoin thing you were in, right? But it's okay, man. Just imagine once India joins crypto. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. You know, absolutely. 1.4 billion people, man. And out of that, only 100 million people own crypto in India. So, you know, once it's full-fledged, They will bring a lot of retail, guys. They need to pump this market to the next level. If they want to pump this market to the next level, it's like a pressure cooker they have built right now. All the scary tactics in the UK, they were not allowing people to buy cryptos. Bank were not allowing. There were restrictions. They were banning FUD, from China, from India, from everywhere. So what happens to a retail consumer who doesn't understand? First of all, they have this thing attached to this blockchain called currency, right? They call this currencies. This is financial tech, man. These are companies building things, right? So, I don't like to call them currencies. So an average person, they are confused. They don't understand blockchain. They'll be like, what is this currency? I like my dollar. I like my pound. I'm not getting any other currency. The government will not allow it. But people don't put in an effort to learn what is blockchain. They don't understand. That's why they get scared. They're skeptical, and they hear news from the media that this, it's a scam. It'll get banned. So they're not getting into it. But when these market makers need liquidity, this is a time they open all the floodgates at once. So this is when the money is going to pour in, and they are going to take this market to the next level, man. I believe every one of us will sell early. Every one of us. Because it'll go up so high, and even 80-90% retracement from there. Say, for example, I have Theta. And if I sell Theta at $50, right, thinking, oh, wow, I bought it at 24 cents, sold it at 50. I'm genius. I made money. But imagine if Theta goes to $250, right? It goes to $250, and I'm thinking it'll go maximum, say, $100, but it goes to $250. If it goes to $250, it retraces back 90% to $25, right? And I'm here thinking, oh, it'll retrace more. It'll go to $10. But $10 never comes, right? So it becomes a little difficult, right, to trade. But I do believe I will be taking some profits at times, because I want to pay off my house and some other debts. But yeah, man, it's going to be interesting. But be mentally prepared for what's coming. I was telling people to buy XMR at $70. Everyone I told was laughing at me, telling me crypto is dead, making fun of me. Yeah, man. Yeah, there are so many people, man. When I sold the house, I didn't tell my parents, nobody. I sold the property, and I put it in crypto. Until the property was sold, it takes about 3 months to sell a property, right? So I realized what's going on in about April, right? About crypto. I wasn't into it, so I called experts. I called a hedge fund guy in New York. I called a hedge fund guy in San Francisco. I paid them money and spoke with them. And I told them, this is what's happening. I believe the market's going to crash. And they told me, this is it. This is the bottom, man. And the younger guy was into cryptos, and I told him, what about cryptos? What about this Bitcoin thing? Because I wanted to buy Bitcoin in 2012, and I spoke with my friend, and I was like, dude, what is this Bitcoin thing? And my friend is a tech geek, right? He's in IT. He handles big corporation, right? There are 250 people working under him, and again, he's a geek. So it was like, dude, I don't understand this, and I don't believe the government will let it fly. This, that, I don't feel comfortable. So I was like, I'll let it go. I didn't buy, and then that thing went to $20,000 in 2018. So it was everywhere in the news, and then I started to follow. I was like, when this thing comes down to $6,000, no matter what, I'm going to buy this. And it happened in March, right? So, and I thought it was going to come down, more. But then I spoke to these hedge fund guys, and they explained me the amount of money the government is going to print. All that money, it takes about 3 to 6 months to hit the market. Every time when you have a quantitative easing, when governments print money, it takes a little while to affect the market. And they told me the market's going to go to a next level. Sure, this market, this bubble is going to pop, but before that, it's going to go up. It's a 100-year cycle which is coming to an end. And the blow off top in stocks and every asset's going to be incredible. And I was like, man, I'll invest when the things come down. He was like, no, what happens in 10, 15 years will happen in a year and a half, the amount of gains. Shrey, you want to take advantage of it. So I was like, should I go for stocks or crypto? Then I called another mentor. He's in Thailand, and he explained me. He told me the same stuff what the other two guys told me, right? So then I got into crypto, and I kept on learning more and more because, I invested a little bit money initially, but the more I went into the rabbit hole, I was like, man, this is my one opportunity to take myself 15 to 20 years ahead at once. I looked at my real estate. My property was paid off. So I was like, man, is my property going to get double in next year? So I got into crypto just looking at doubling my money, right? I wasn't expecting anything more, right? Is my real estate going to double in a year or not? So the answer was no. Maybe it appreciates 10%, 20%. So, but the timing is very critical. When it dropped, every day Bitcoin was coming up $500, $600, right? So I had a home equity line of credit with me on my house. So I put another property that I had, a rental unit, I put it on the market. And till it sells, I couldn't wait because the market was going up every day. So I took a home equity line of credit. I put all the money in the market, right, at once. From April to May, June was the time when I got into the market. So yeah, once you put in this amount of money, you are balls deep. So and when the market drops, Cardano went to 15 cents. I bought 12 cents Cardano, 12 cents, 15 cents, and then it dropped to 7 cents. And my portfolio, this is my hard-earned money, man. I used to do construction, right? I used to flip properties. I was an agent. I used to buy and sell properties. And this is where I made my money. So, yeah, when your portfolio drops, all this money drops in half, you get scared. So I did. But, I had a very good mentor, right? And he told me, Shrey, this is very normal in crypto. Don't worry about it. It'll go up. It doesn't matter. So you have to see a long-term picture. Are you broke? Is it, he told me not to put all my net worth into one thing, right? So are you broke, totally broke? What happens if you don't have this money? Will your life stop? Well, I said, no, it's not going to stop, but, it's my hard-earned money, man. I don't want to lose it all. So it was like, no, don't worry about it. This is normal in crypto. So I believed him, and but then still, when you panic, man. He told me not to buy, sell, but I did buy, sell at the time, and got screwed. I sold my Theta. I had a lot of Theta with me. I sold my Theta for 57 cents at some point, and I was looking at these YouTubers and looking, the way they are charting and what they're saying, but then. I had my money. Why would I rely on somebody else? So I was like, man, I need to learn this. So I did, 10 to 12 hours every day studying charts, studying TA, how patterns, cryptos and everything, all the assets have a certain way to go up, right? And they have a pattern, and they have history repeats, Like there are one or two ways you can wear your pants, right? You have to put your legs, one leg and second leg. You can put both legs together, right? So just like that, if an asset has to go up, it can go up in only 3 or 4 patterns. So if you understand these patterns, you get to see, oh, this was XRP, right? This is the way it was going up, right? So if there was a crash happen in Apple, for example. So if you study cycle of Apple, it reminds you, oh man, this VIDT is acting like Apple, right? So you can study patterns and get to know, and then build your own perspective. But again, all this is speculation. Crypto is right now speculation because the use case is only for DeFi right now and NFT, right? So it's a kind of bubble, but all the bubbles pop, but before that they go up, right? So yeah, I do believe we will go up, but there's a possibility we would go down first. So be mentally prepared, right? I am. Guys, I am not a financial advisor, so please, do your own research. I've been researching this for a long, long time, right? So you do the same. I'm just some guy on the internet, right? So, but we are friends. We are friends now. Simon is my buddy. G, we all friends, buddy. Musab, what's happening? Dharmesh, what's happening? My brothers from another mother. Okay, so let me know if you want me to chart something. I can chart for you. SRP, Vishal. It's not SRP. What is that crypto? India has the most population in the world. Yes, buddy. There is no need to be scared of for obvious BTC, BCH, LTC, ETH. Yeah, man. If you are in crypto for a while, I'm just talking to the newcomers, right? If you're new and you get taken the rug off, don't get scared. It's all good. But we are 70% down. So, man, I don't know if how low will they take it. Like, look at Bitcoin Cash came down to 77% down. So that's the only thing that I'm thinking, that you can bring an asset to 77% down and then bring it another 50% down. Why? But they have done this thing in before, but they have done that 50%, 60%. I have not seen 80% so far. Like in a short period of time, 80% and then take it all the way up. So we are 77% in this crash down. So because right now the market's bigger, so they need more money to manipulate the market. So I believe once the market cap goes to 10 trillion, 15 trillion, it'll get tougher and tougher to manipulate the market. So I believe there won't be these drastic crashes like the way they have right now, because the market makers, whosoever's doing the manipulation, they need huge number of Bitcoin Cash or any other cryptos to sell to bring it down or to buy. So when mass adoption happens, when the market cap goes up really high, it'll become very tough to manipulate like the way they do. They still will be doing it, but it won't be this drastic. So everyone's expecting, there'll be a bear market. So we might not get the bear market that everyone's expecting. We might there will be crashes, 50%, 60% crashes, right? 70% crash, but will not be like a prolonged period where 2-3 years nothing happens. I do not believe that'll happen. Assets will go down 70, 80, 90%, but but they'll go up really high, I believe. But yeah, man. So a certain portion of my cryptos is going to stay invested. I don't want to pay capital gains twice, because if I cash out certain amount of crypto and then say I sell my theta at 50 and that damn thing goes to 250, right? And then I'm have to wait another year and a half for that to come down to 25. And if it does come down to 25, what if it comes down to only 50? Then what? I have to buy back again and then sell again. The only money that I'm going to take off is to pay off this property and a couple others, and that's it, man. I'll be set. Once I'm set, I'll have the holding power to hold these cryptos as long as possible, right? So that way, just set it and forget it, right? I won't do short-term trading. Right now, it's too risky. the risk reward is too good, man. You know, to miss out this opportunity. What's coming? Because the next level from here onwards, if we don't go down and start going up, it's $2,500 to $3,000 Bitcoin Cash. Likewise with any other crypto, for XRPs between $4 to $6 next jump. But guys, yeah, this was the video I wanted to say, right? So that you stay up to date. You don't panic like me. Don't panic sell like me. Don't make all the mistakes that I made. Right. So, yeah, man. That's all for the video, guys. I go live every day. If you like the content, make sure to hit that like button. Right. I've seen a lot of people come here, look at the video, and go away. Guys, if you need regular content, and this is time-sensitive information, right, then, you know, make sure to hit the bell, get subscribed, push the video, right? Spread the awareness, right? If your friends and other people know about crypto, adoption will take place. Adoption will take place. Everyone makes money, right? So there's a lot of money in the world, a lot of money. You know, crypto, just the stock market, United States stock market, it's about $40 to $45 trillion. You know, it's huge. So there's a lot of money in the world. You know, the more awareness we spread, the more adoption crypto gets. It's more money for everyone, right? Okay, I'll take off, guys. You have a nice evening, wherever you are on this beautiful planet. You know, it could be a morning, good evening. Okay, take care. Love you all.